You can be discouraged by failure or you can learn from it. So go ahead and make mistakes, make all you can, because remember, that's where you'll find success, on the far side of failure.
Happy Monday, everyone. It's Sophie.
And Adi.
We're always looking for new ways to support you, and we know firsthand how life can get in the way.
So we've created 5-minute episodes with motivation from us and our great friends to keep you feeling ignited and inspired no matter what life throws at you.
Welcome to the Ignited Motivation Podcast. Mini episodes every Monday.
Listen while you brush your teeth.
Or on your morning walk.
And you'll never miss out on the latest tips and tricks that are keeping us feeling motivated.
I was working with one of my high-end clients yesterday, and this feature that shows up in working with so many of my clients came up again. I actually wasn't expecting it, to be perfectly honest. I thought we were going to end up talking about something totally different, and then this turned up in the middle of it, and it just seems so relevant to the work so many of us do. I actually did a reel about it today. I'll probably talk about it a lot this week because it was just such a big theme of an 8-hour session yesterday. And that is our fear of failure. That's that thing we all have in our heads where we learn at some point that failing is bad. You know, there's a blessing in this, even though it might not seem like it right away, but I've worked with some of the world's most successful people. I've worked with some of the people who struggle the most, and they're not necessarily different. Sometimes they're the same. And this fear of failure piece comes up over and over and over, not just in terms of actual success. And by that, I mean like rank, money, titles, awards, like that kind of success, but also in terms of internal happiness. I know I've shared this before. I've shared it a million times. I found an extension of this quote today that I will share, because every time that I find new things that I think are useful for us, I would like to share them. So you guys know, about a decade ago, I heard the Thomas Watson quote. If you want to succeed faster, double your failure rate. It really, that quote blindsided me. I'll be really honest. The idea that you shouldn't run away from success, from failure, just that idea alone, that I should not avoid failure, was so foreign to me that when I heard somebody say you should fail more, I thought maybe I misheard it. I thought maybe it got misquoted, and I started looking into it. And so there's a follow-up. You can be discouraged by failure or you can learn from it. So go ahead and make mistakes, make all you can, because remember, that's where you'll find success, on the far side of failure. And that is just so antithetical to the message I got growing up. Like one of the primary places for that, for instance, is school. I was always smart, which meant I did well in school. That's what people meant when they said smart, right? They meant you did well on tests. And so I always got that message. But what that meant is you're supposed to get high grades. So if it was anything other than 100, for sure anything other than an A, that was a problem. I never got the message. I'm not saying nobody gave it to me. I'm saying I never got it. That when you perform poorly, more poorly than you would have liked to, that is actually a message. It's a lesson. And if you just don't run away from it, if you pay attention to that lesson, it'll teach you a lot. Like, why was that outcome not successful? Right? So you can get a 70 on a test and go, oh my God, I failed. Or you can get a 70 on a test and go, I thought I knew this stuff. I wonder what I didn't know. I must have missed something if I lost 30 points. And that's on tests. It's much, much more relevant in everyday life.
You just listened to the Ignited Motivation Podcast.
Did you love the mini dose of motivation? Please let us know. Your feedback and experience is our #1 motivator. Leave us a review, subscribe, and share with your favorite people on your favorite apps. And don't forget to catch the next episode every Monday.
Because we want to hear from you. So join the conversation and discover bonus content on our website and Instagram. You can find the links in the show notes. Now that you're ignited, what are you motivated to take on?